Hi, and welcome to Secrets to Resilience 2, our enhanced approach to improving the management of your future, especially in a crisis, and definitely if you are a medium to large enterprise. As you know, our risk-based approach focuses on addressing your vulnerability. The foundation data is about the vulnerability of the resources underpinning key activities which drive your outputs, be they products or services. This data then builds into a risk profile which provides mitigation opportunities. The outcome? A more resilient organisation. When impact does occur, you are ready to respond nimbly and with a focus on the right areas. A key issue in medium to large enterprises is the CEO's dilemma. How do I identify the problem areas and solution options both quickly and effectively to stop the bleeding? This next step or next level question led us to develop Buttress, so named because it supports quick, effective decision making. The raw data can still be collected by spreadsheet if you wish, but the data it exercises for maximum power is lodged within an Access database. It meets all of these requirements as specified in International Business Continuity Management Standards. Let's see how that works. Let's apply the Steve Covey principle of starting with the end in mind. The CEO wants to know where we're bleeding and what do we need to do about it. And more importantly, he wants to know now. So he will go to the Reports buttons. This will capture all entries across the enterprise. Because it's after event reporting, after impact, that's the button he'll click on, and the filters he'll be using will allow him to be able to see where the risk factors are high, whether we're on track and on budget, or whether we have a different story. The risk factor is not as high but still in the red zone, and we're off track, and therefore he needs to have something done about it. At the other end of the spectrum, for the inputs into the system, we can see how that's done. The beauty of the data collection form is that we're just using one straightforward data entry page. Half of the page is used for mitigation. The other half of the page for responding to and recovering from a crisis. Drop-down boxes show your products or your services which you've entered in to the database. Similarly, the structure of your organization. The range of critical activities which you will have listed. The resources, and here you would be familiar with the 15 prompts, the questions of what resources do you rely on to deliver those critical activities, and if desired, a description. Before the event, our scale of criticality, our scale of vulnerability, and associated with it, an automatic demonstration of whether or not we're at medium risk or high risk due to the colours. Contingency planning, the status of those contingency plans, whether they're already in place and tested, resilience action plans, what we need to do, and what we need to do to get as a resource in order to do it. In terms of planning, is the status on track, off track, on budget, off budget? What is the exact description of that status? That way you've got in the one package a bundle to manage and report fully on mitigation. Over here, again, only one entry required. If this resource has been hit high, then the risk is a function of impact and criticality and also comes up high. What does it mean for business? what needs to be done, what do you need to do it, what is the status, and hopefully you'll be able to report that down as you go along. These boxes are for inputting the structure of your organization. So that's Buttress in a nutshell, fully aligned with best practice business continuity management standards. We're pleased to make the Buttress package, the database, the flowcharts, a planning template, available as an immediate download for only $85.50. That means you'll have to use the coupon X147. At that price, can you afford not to buttress your business?